I'll set up the tire on there and then we'll go to work. Okay, we've got the Rabaconda Tire tool set up, and it really took less than 2 minutes to set up, so it's not a very big deal. And before you put the rear wheel of the BMW tire on, it's got that larger center hole. Rabaconda, for an extra 40 bucks or so, you get the adapter where this goes in to provide that smaller hole that will fit on the spindle. It's really simple. Goes in, you kind of just screw it on. Okay, these are the magnets right here that you have to line up so they touch the rims, and a little bit on the tire as well on the bottom here. So these are magnetic, they kind of pull off. You can slide them around a little bit how you want to. And here on the Rabaconda, on the top bracket part, there's two holes, a front hole and a back hole. Again, I had to learn the hard way, but if you're doing a thick rear tire, you want to use the front hole, and that gives you a better angle to take that tire, break that bead. If you're in the front tire, a little narrow tire, you gotta move this to the back hole, and that'll work for your skinnier tires. Okay, to insert the leverage bar, there's a groove cut in the male part of this, and then there's a bolt in the female part of it. So you want to take the bracket that's going to block the camera and slide that in this way to let it fall down, and now you're ready to go. Get the bike ready to brace the bead up, you have to adjust the bead braking tool. And that's just by using the knob on the back here, loosen and tighten it to adjust the tubing up and down to get this black part right on the rim and right behind the rim on the tire. So you see it's a little short here. Just simply take this, let it come down, adjust it to where kind of right where we want to be, kind of not on the rim, just above the rim, and then tighten it down. And then we're ready to go. Now I'm just going to use a little soapy water to swim the bead, as Tony from Rabaconda says to do. Then we simply begin the process of. Pro tip, when you go to turn the tire, just lift up on a little bit, it'll make it turn a lot easier. There we go. This bead braking part of the tool is amazing. It takes forever for me to use those little tire irons. Okay, simply. And second process. Just like that. Okay, pro tip. And these pro tips I call is things that I learned the hard way. Speed is really hard to take off. Move the tire, as Tony says, just about 4 inches. Boom. 4 inches. Boom. 4 inches. Boom. And fine little break. If you can't get the bead off here and you move it a bunch, it's gonna be just as hard. Another tip that's in the book, you want to keep the rim clean of any nicks, sand, because the Duckhead is going to slide on this rim. It just allows the Duckhead to move a little easier. So first thing you want to do is take the BMW wheel and the valve stem here and put that to the 9 o'clock position, because once you put the Duckhead on, we're going to turn the wheel and begin from the bottom. That'll move this to the right side and avoid any damage when we take the tire off. Take the Duckhead, and this is kind of a pro tip. This goes into the rim, not above the rim. I'll show you what I mean. Adjust it to fit, push it in, there, extend the rim, and that's what you want. Pro tip, I was so dumb. I had it above the rim and it just wasn't working, and it was so frustrating. So I could do, make sure this thing is inside the rim and ready to go. So once it's inside, you're ready to go, then we're going to turn the wheel and put this at the 6 o'clock position. Because it's a spoked wheel, Rabaconda provides a strap to go around one of the spokes that is closest in line with the Duckhead. And then you want to have that tight enough so the wheel doesn't move more than an inch or so. You know, from the 6 o'clock to maybe the 5 o'clock position. Let's put that on. Before you tighten the strap up when it's still loose, get this buckle down towards the bottom. That'll give you a little bit more leverage to tighten this up. Otherwise, you just won't have any room to tighten it up. And just cinch up. There we go. Rabaconda set comes with this bead greaser, and it's pretty good stuff. Well, it doesn't come with it. You actually pay for it. Make the tire a little easier to come off. This is a step where it really struggles. But to take the first bead off, you want to take the tire and lift it over the long end of the duck head. Take the hook in, hook down, put it under the tire, and lift it. Takes a little strength. There you go. And you take That's about how easy it is. The next bead I struggled with. I read the book, and I think I can do a little bit better. So let me see. Okay, then you lift the tire up. It comes up and over. Take the ratchet. Oh my gosh. That was so much easier. And then that's how easy it was to take the tire off. The tire off, I cleaned the wheel up a little bit, cleaned the tire up a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead. Now putting it back on, I read the manual and there's things we can do to make it, some pro tips. So here we go. First thing you want to do is for sure get the bead juice on there. I've heard from other people that are much more experienced at tire work that using the Rabaconda, putting the back bead on is pretty easy. It kind of slips right over. You know? Make sure the tire goes on the right way, which I've done. Take the tire, put it on here, and just kind of a little force. There it goes. Okay, I was able to kind of force the tire over that. I'm going to take some bead juice again. Put that there. Put that over. You can use the poly iron to get that over for you, but that's where you want to be. And we'll take the ratchet system. Take one of these little gizmos. There you go. And just that's how easy this was. I tell you, this is my fourth tire. Having read the book and gone slow, it was pretty easy. I've got to say, I really enjoyed the process. Okay, now I want to do a timing of taking this tire off, and I've practiced a little bit. Take the tire all the way off, put it back on. Start to finish, I'm going to let the video run. Let's see how long it takes. Ready, set, go.